Come on, Tad, you can do better than that. Come on, let's hear some vintage Tad Martin bull. Come on.
Well, why don't you tell me what you're doing here, and I'll just wait for inspiration to strike.
Oh, all right. Well, after being stood up by you at the movies, I decided to come back here for some papers. But now how did you get my security?
It was simple enough. I just showed them this. I saved it from my days in the mailroom. Besides, I kind of like the picture.
Cufflinks, Tad?
My favorite pair. So, listen, why don't I help you try to find your papers, and then I'll get to work on groveling about deserting you at the movies.
Explain the tape recorder, Tad.
What, this?
What are you trying to get at my father? What is it? Dixie? Dixie, that's what it is. Oh, Tad, you know, you used to amuse me, but now, you know, you're losing the touch.
Who are you calling?
Wait.
Oh, really? Tell me, you're standing up a date a felony or a misdemeanor?
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Come on, Scotty, you don't need to call the police. You can just call security.
Well, Ted, I think I have you on 2 counts here. Let's see, breaking and entering, illegal electronic surveillance. You know, enough to get your license yanked.
Scott, give me a break. Please.
All right. You tell me what you're doing here, or it's goodbye, Mr. Private Eye.
I tell you what I'm doing here, you run right to your father, right?
Depends.
All right, what the hell? For some time now, your father's been leading Dixie around by a little ring through her nose. He's been lying to her, he's been deceiving her, and she's too in love with him to see it.
So you bug my father's office for proof?
So I figure anything I can get on him, I will, to make her leave him before the baby is born.
The baby's his, Tad.
You said yourself he's going to dump her the minute the baby's born, right?
Well, he'll love that baby.
So what? He'll still be a lousy father. Look how he treated you.
Leave me out of this.
He's going to hurt Dixie just the way he's hurt you and the way he's hurt Brooke. All I'm trying to do is stop it. And if you want to, you can help me.
It's my father, Tad.
You know what he's doing is wrong. Worse than that, it's almost inhuman.
All I know is that it's a difficult situation.
Yeah, so either you can help me solve it, or you can pick up the phone.
He's my father. I'm not going to help you ruin him.
Go ahead, make the call. I'm dead, right?
Look, I said I wouldn't help you. I didn't say I'd tell him.
Thank you.
I don't care about Dixie, Tad. As far as I'm concerned, she's responsible for this whole mess, and I just want my father to get back with Brooke, and I don't want that baby complicating everything.
Jealous?
Well, shouldn't I be? Tad, do you really care about Dixie that much? My father is a very dangerous enemy.
I'll take that chance. Is there something wrong?
No, just wanted to see you.
Oh, are you sure? You're sure you're all right?
I'm fine. Everything's fine, really.
I want you to stay fine.
I will.
But you should be in bed, though. It's late. You and your baby need your rest. Here, why don't I walk you back and tuck you in? Let me get you.
No. No, I don't want to go back to my room. It's so lonely there, Adam. I don't think I can take one more night of us being apart. I miss you too much.
I miss you, too. Of course I do. But we've got to keep this baby safe and strong.
He will be.
Not if we sleep together, he won't. You remember what Dr. Fowler said?
Dr. Fowler did not say that we could not sleep together. He just said no making love.
But I've explained to you how difficult that is for me.
Adam, you are gone all day at the office, and then you come home and work late. I never see you.
I have obligations.
I can't stand being alone. I need to be with you. Couldn't we just for this one night stay in the same room together?
Dixie.
Come on, just to be close to each other.
Dixie.
I need to feel you near me. Adam, I need to feel that you love me. You do love me, don't you?
Of course I love you.
Then let me lie next to you. Come on, just for tonight, just this one night. Please?
Of course. Just for this one night, though.
Well, hello, little lady. Ladies.
Good evening, Mr. Hoskins.
So formal? I thought we were closer than that.
She ain't getting closer to you than she would to a snake.
Well, I guess you got my message today.
Loud and clear.
Why don't you come sit on my lap, sweetie, and we can work out all the details.
Oh, you try.
The concern at the moment is the child my wife is carrying. Of course.
Still bending the rules, huh?
A guy's got to do what a guy's got to do.
You realize what you're doing is illegal.
You know any other way to catch a snake?
Where'd you put the bug for this thing? In his home or his office?
In his office. Stay out his nose.
No, thank you.
Dad, do me a favor. Just listen to it.
Dixie is entitled to substantial spousal support, Adam.
I don't plan on making her a widow, Saul. Not soon, anyway. This is just in case.
She's bound to challenge this.
I don't care what she does. As long as my son's rights and inheritance are protected.
Think Adam's planning to cut Dixie out of his will?
Either that or leave her a token bequest. The important thing is even his own lawyers are choking on the deal. Now, look, you told me once, if you know something terrible is going down and you don't do anything to stop it, you might as well be party to it.
Yes, I know.
Well, the more I gather on this, the more I'm sure he's going to nail her to the wall.
But you have to stop breaking the law, Ted.
It's the only way I have to warn her.
Taking a lot of risks, you know. It's a dangerous situation.
Somebody's got to help her.
Be careful, son.
I will. Thank you. Dad. Don't worry. I've become quite attached to this hide of mine. Can't nail him yet, Dixie. I'm going to. You hang on. I'm coming. Oh, I'm so glad that you're staying.
Me too.
See you in the morning?
Bright and early.
No, I don't.
No, we haven't. Well, looks like tea's ready. Excuse me. Shall I pour, Mrs. Chandler? No, Marcia, I think you could leave. Tad, would you like lemon or milk?
I doubt that Tad and Sky want to hang around here tonight.
No, I don't mind at all. I'll have both. These look kind of nifty. What are this? Oh, boy, egg salad, my favorite.
Help yourself.
I am.
Guy? Oh, I'd like mine plain, Dixie, thank you. Certainly.
Me too. Are you two going out tonight?
I hope so. That's why I'm late.
What do you feel like doing tonight, Tad?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we could grab a little dinner, you know, go down to the Cider Mill Inn.
Oh, I don't know that place. Neither about. Where is that?
It's about 10 miles east of here.
You been there?
Yes, we used to go there quite often in the summer.
Brook. I mean, no, with the Babbling Brook. It's a wonderful place. It's on a terrace overlooking a nice stream. It's shaded by willow trees. The food is wonderful. I mean, it's fabulous.
Well, that sounds very tempting.
Well, then why don't you go put on something a little more sinful and we'll go check it out.
I doubt that you'll be hungry at the rate you're going.
Oh, Tad has a very voracious appetite.
Yes, I'm quite sure he does.
Speaking of which, you look very nice this evening.
Well, I hate to break up this, but I'm afraid we have an appointment to go to. Where are you going? I have an appointment with Dr. Fowler. Your dad is going with me.
You know, I'll get the car.
Oh, good. Well,
Thank you for the tea.
you're welcome. It's good to see you. And Scott, I'll see you later. Bye. Don't you ever do that again to me, do you understand?
Do what?
You were using me, Tad, and I resent it.
I know, I'm sorry. I was enjoying myself. I won't do it again.
Look, I agreed to go along with you to a certain point, but I think you just passed that point.
I know, I've said I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Do people actually eat these little grass sandwiches?
It's watercress, and yes, people love them.
I take it this means that dinner is out of the question.
Yep.
Nice going, Tadsky.
Where's Scott?
She went upstairs.
Look, you. The little tea party's over now. I've warned you to stay away from my wife, and now I'm telling you, you stay the hell away from my daughter. How fancy
Do with Adam Chandler.
Just hear me out. All right? I'm sure you know that he's trying to get back together with Brooke.
Yeah, well, he's wasting his time.
Well, I hope so, too. But what I need to know is everything that happened while she was staying with you.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, he visited her, right? I just wondered if, by chance, you happened to overhear one of their conversations.
I don't eavesdrop on other people's
Tom,
conversations.
I'm not saying you do. All I'm asking is by chance, did you happen to hear anything? That's it.
Look, Adam stopped by one time. Brooke got rid of him very quickly. What is your interest in Adam Chandler? Somebody hire you to get the goods on it?
No, it's personal.
A Dixie?
Maybe.
Let me give you a word of advice, Tad. Steer clear of Adam Chandler's personal affairs. He doesn't take to it very kindly.
Well, I've got to do what I've got to do.
Yeah, well, you better think about how it's going to affect Dixie. Because anything you find out is probably going to hurt her.
Better now than later.
Tad, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Adam Chandler is a very dangerous man. Now, I know that from personal experience.
You care to elaborate?
Not really.
Wait just a minute. Did he do something to you?
Let's say that I caused a little trouble in one of his marriages.
And?
He plays rough. Very rough.
Well, that's no surprise.
You're smart. You butt out of his life entirely.
And if I can't?
Stay away from dark alleys. And don't travel alone.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Chandler. Would you mind filling out the questionnaire again, please?
No. This is the same one that I filled out the last time.
I know. Unfortunately, some of your file is missing.
Missing?
Oh, well, I'm sure it's just been misplaced. Here, would you bring the form back to me, please, when you finish it? Of course, yes, of course.
How much longer will my wife have to wait?
Oh, not very long, Mr. Chandler.
Doesn't sound like Dr. Fowler runs a very tight ship.
Hi, Mrs. Chandler.
Hi. How
you doing?
I'm pretty good, thanks.
No more cramps or fainting spells?
No. Actually, I've been really careful about my diet, so I've got a lot of energy lately.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Please bear with us, Mr. Chandler. Our office is in some disarray.
Yeah, why is that?
Well, we had a nutcase in here yesterday who messed up all the files.
A nutcase?
Yes, well, he claimed that his wife was a patient of Dr. Fowler's and that she was terribly ill. He was lying, of course, but I believed him, and he had me running all over the place.
You're saying he got into your files?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Very scary. The guy looked perfectly normal. Cute, even. Well, handsome, as a matter of fact. Tall, dark, wavy hair.
Oh, you don't say. Well, that's really too bad, honestly. Finished?
Oh, yeah.
Good. I'll give it to the secretary. Here you are.
Oh, thank you.
Afraid I can't wait.
What?
Leave me alone.
What? Why not?
I've got to...
Chandler?
Yes? The doctor will see you now.
Oh, well,
Something very critical has come up, and I have to go. I'm sorry.
You promised that you would go in with me.
Well, darling, it's you're not a child. This is an emergency.
I just don't understand why everything is so much more important than me.
It's not. It isn't. It's just that I have a lot of responsibilities. You've married a man that's juggling 1,000 things. I can't be everywhere at once.
I don't know. I do not understand you. One minute you're kind and caring, and the next you said that you wanted to hear the baby's heartbeat.
I do want to hear the child's heartbeat, and I will hear it next. I'm sorry I can't waste any more time. Will you ladies please take very good care of my wife? Something critical has come up, and I have to tend to it.
Yes, we will take very good care of her, Mr. Chandler. Now, don't you worry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mrs. Chandler, the doctor is ready to see you now.
Are you all right, dear? Let's go inside.
Answer, damn it. Yes, it's Adam Chandler. I have a little job for you. And I don't want any screw-ups.